hard for any mother to imagine that the perfect little baby girl she brought home from the hospital could someday turn into an out-of-control teenager who steals her car, has unprotected sex with older men, and, this is what we're going to be talking about, threatens to kill the entire family.
No, I said, well, I'm going to kill you tonight. Y'all better not go to sleep.
So I went in her room and burned all her clothes.
My daughter will put her hand in my face and say, boom, boom, boom. If this was a gun, I'd blow your head off.
She's a bitch. If we want to do something, we're going to do it anyway.
She sneaks them in my house, in my bed, and lost her virginity at the age of 12 to a drug dealer without a condom.
I'm afraid that she's going to kill somebody if somebody doesn't kill her.
She went with this kid for 6 months and had sex over 350 times.
My life, not hers. I can live it the way I want to live it, and she's good help.
Sounds scary? Well, the mothers on today's show say they are terrified of their own children. The kids say, oh, we're just trying to have fun. Please meet Stacy. Let's talk about this kind of fun. She says that her daughter, who is 12 now, Sandy is 12, has turned violent, even threatened to have her killed when she doesn't get her own way. Sandy is with us and will join us in a minute. But first, Stacy, that sounds very serious. How scared are you?
Well, Sally, I'm very scared. I'm scared for me. I'm scared for my other children. I have 4 other children at home, and I'm very scared for them. Her behavior has just got to the point that I'm scared to even go to sleep because she threatens that when I'm asleep, she's going to cut my head off and put my head on the stereo speaker so I can rock and roll when I die. You know, she's mean to the little ones. They're all younger than her. She trips them. Slaps them when I'm out of the room and I can hear it, and you know, she'll say, oh, I didn't hit them that hard. That didn't hurt them. She's very abusive.
She steals cigarettes, medicine, and money.
Yes.
Has stolen your car twice, sneaks out of her window every night.
Yes.
Lost her virginity to a 17-year-old in your bed.
Yes, she did. What she did.
Has unprotected, now she's 12. We're talking
She
about
is
somebody 12. Unprotected sex with 5 or 6 different guys in the past 6 months.
What she does is, what happened with the lost her virginity, my mother was watching her while I was out of town. She told my mother that she was going to, it's an amusement park in Kentucky. She was going there. Come to find out what she did, she went to my house in my bed and took this 18-year-old drug dealer and had sex and lost her virginity in my bed while I'm gone out of town. And I find, you know, I come home and, you know, she's in my bed with this 18-year-old drug dealer. You know, I mean, and she's out with a 33-year-old man getting high. She comes home so high she can't even walk. And then she, you know, I say, who gave this to you? I'm not ratting on my family. She's in a gang. She runs with a gang. That's her family, she says. They're gonna kill me.
Wow.
Her family is going to kill me. I'm her family. I'm her mother. And
now,
I love her, and she doesn't understand. She will not listen to me.
Stacy, was she always like this? I mean, when did this start? Sometimes we hear a kid was okay, and then they just kind of started.
Well, it really started when she was in kindergarten, and I started getting letters from teachers saying that she was misbehaving. You know, she was mean to the other students. She wouldn't sit still. She wouldn't be quiet. I'd have to go pick her up. That kind of thing. You know, basically for the next couple of years, I dealt with it. About 10 years old, she started destroying property, household stuff, her stuff. She would write on the walls, I hate you, bitch. I hate you, Mom. I hope you die. We bought her stereos. She had, you know, a normal bedroom that a child would have. She has destroyed everything in that room. You know what she has? A bed. She has a bed in her bedroom. That's it. Because I'm not buying nothing else for her to destroy. No more. No more.
I think the worst thing is, and it's something that we're talking about today, that you are really afraid for your life.
Yes.
She has threatened to blow your head off, and if she doesn't get her way, the gang members will kill you and the family.
They have
now, I want
my
the Kentucky police to know that the members of that gang, their names, they have threatened to kill you and your entire family.
Right. I don't know their names.
Because that's illegal.
I don't know their names because she refuses to rat on her friends, because when I have found out their names, I have them locked up. I have one in jail right now.
Okay. I think it's time we hear from Sandy. Sandy, come on out. Sandy, you're a very tall 12-year-old.
Over there.
What are you doing having unprotected sex with different men and in your mother's bed?
When I got my virginity taken away, I was drunk. Yeah, it is an excuse. I was drunk, and he came over. He said that he wanted to have sex. I told him no, and he did it anyway. So,
Did you call the police?
She didn't tell me. I didn't know.
Who let him into the house?
the door was open.
Did you call the police?
No.
Sandy, you say you're proud to be a bad girl. What are you proud of?
You know, it's
We've been
my
listening
life.
to you. Our staff has been listening to you for what, a day and a half or 2 days? So we know what you've been saying.
She's proud. She
Now,
is proud.
you're extremely excited about yourself.
She's
and very
proud
proud.
to
What are you so
misbehave.
proud of?
It's my life, you know. If I want to throw it away, I can.
Why?
But it's not just her life. It's my life, too. I had her. She is my life. She's mine.
Did you threaten to have your mother? Did you threaten to have your mother and the whole family killed?
No, she told
Yes,
this
she
boy
did.
that he wanted to, that she was going
She
to take
did.
him to court, and he told my stepdad that he was going to kill him if they took him to court.
They were going to blow our heads off with shotguns. That's what
that
what
your
we
gang?
do
the
with
only
every
time
night in our
that
neighborhood.
my people, if they're gonna fight somebody, it's gonna be like
I'm her people. I'm her people.
it's only gonna
I'm
be
her
if they
mother.
disrespect you, or if they sit up there and get in your face and talk like you're gonna fight them or you're gonna shoot them or something. That's the only way they're gonna really go out and do something. We might steal cars, we might break and enter. We do stuff like that, but we don't really go out and shoot somebody for no reason.
You have just admitted to stealing and shoplifting. Are you aware of that?
Yeah,
Did you do it?
yeah, I did it.
Okay,
yeah.
since we've been here, we got to the hotel.
Are you not aware?
We got to the hotel last night, and I'm getting my baggage. This is what's in the pocket of the
That was
duffel
given to
bag.
me. That was given to me when I got the depot shot. I
Yes,
had nowhere
I
else
do
to
have
put
her
it,
on
so I
birth
put it in
control,
my
and
bag.
I do provide her with condoms because I don't want my daughter having AIDS. You know, I can protect her from pregnancy, but I can't make her use these. I can't make her.
Go ahead.
It seems to me a lot of times when you're angry on the outside, you're very sad on the inside. And I was a little upset when you said before, it's my life. If I want to throw it away, I can. Why would you want to throw it away? What's hurting you?
Because I don't have no life at home, so I might as well use it wisely.
You're
everybody's
12.
gonna die.
At home.
You're
Everybody's
12
gonna die
years
someday.
old.
You might as well use your life wisely because you never know when you're gonna die.
She abuses the freedom that I do let her. When I do let her go somewhere, she lies about where she's going and don't come home until the next day.
I don't care if your mom never gives you respect. You should still respect her. You should come live at my house. You wouldn't last 2 days because I would wring your neck.
I treat people the way they treat me. If they don't treat me good, I'm not gonna treat them good.
That is your mother.
But you know what?
She
thinks
brought you
good.
in this world. If I was
Good
her,
is
I'd be
giving her
taking you
money.
out of it.
Good is giving her money.
Because you don't have no kind of respect. You need to listen. You are 12 years old. You taking on responsibilities of someone that's 29 years old.
20.
How do you even know what sex is? You're 12 years old.
That's exactly.
You need to go back to Barbie dolls.
That's exactly right.
Sandy, are you aware that your mother called the show because she was on the verge of a nervous breakdown?
Yeah, she told me she called, and after she called, she laughed. I said, "What'd you do, call the show?" She said, "Yeah." She thought it was gonna be fun to get up here and tell everybody in this world my business that goes on at home.
No, exactly what it is I'm scared. And if I can get help any way I can, that's what I'm looking for. I'm
Sandy,
looking for help. And
I
if she
think
will
your
listen-
mother is completely correct in what she did. Anybody now who touches or disturbs your mother, we have it on national television. We know who it is, and we know what they've done. Mother was completely correct. Go ahead.
Excuse me, do you have family anywhere else, ma'am?
Yes,
You know what you do? You go to the library and you investigate the laws, the child protection laws in another state. Move. Girlfriend has declared her gang as her family. 86 her. Move. Leave her there. Leave her there. The best life experience, there is a poster in the town where I live that that tells the children, if you are an adult and you know everything, move out now before you forget it.
What I've done.
I agree. You see, here's the problem. The problem is that because she's very tall, but she's 12 years old. If the mother leaves the daughter, then that's abandonment, all kinds of problems.
You abandoned me for 4 days. You left me with Gary, Mom, and that's the reason I told on him for what you did.
This is what happened. It's my husband, and I am so tore up that I mean, I'm at my end. You know, I really cannot take anymore. I cannot take anymore.
Leaving you with another adult is not abandonment for 4 days.
That's right.
Next, a mom who has good reason to be terrified of her 2 teenagers. What they did was set the bedroom on fire, and there's more. We'll be here next.
I don't want to have to bury my daughter in the next year or tomorrow. I don't want to have that. I want to have her forever. And I see her either behind bars or in a grave very shortly if she does not change and listen to me.
As far as I'm concerned, you realize when you have children really how lucky you are. I think you were saying that to me. Too. You know, there's kids that misbehave, and there's some that aren't doing well in school, and some that sassy a bit. But today we're talking to mothers who say they are scared to death of their own daughters. The kids are out of control. Now, we have had these young ladies with us in our care for about 24 hours. We have listened to them talk. Their favorite thing is to beat people up. They were hoping for a big fight here in New York. Anybody? They wanted to... They wanted to, no, literally. They wanted, 2 of them that asked if we could take them somewhere where they could beat up some New York kids. So I said, okay. I want you to meet Mary. Mary says she has good reason to be afraid of her 2 daughters. They are 15, Bridget, and 11, Bonnie. One day she came home from work and found that the daughters had set her clothes in her bedroom on fire. Yes. First, Mary, they set your bedroom on fire? What happened?
Well, my oldest daughter and I had gotten in a horrible argument that morning, like we do every day. And she had picked up an ashtray of mine and threw it across the room and smashed it. So I was desperate. Also on the verge of a nervous breakdown. I didn't know what else to do, so the only thing I could think to do was I took her red rag, which if anybody knows about gangs, this is very important to her, and I burned it, and I left it on her desk in her room, and I went to work. About 2 hours later, my 11-year-old daughter called me at work, and she said, "You messed with the wrong colors, bitch," and click. So that night I came home from work and I was overcome with the smell, and the first thing I thought, the girls were cooking and they burned something. So I'm looking all through. Anyway, this is with an outfit I borrowed from my friend that was hanging on my bedroom door. They burned it. The fire got out of control. They burned my whole bedroom door. Oh, you want? Okay, I don't want to get ashes all over, but this I was supposed to give back to my friend. The bedroom door caught on fire. Anyway, they somehow got it out, but my whole bedroom was covered in black ashes. It took about 2 weeks for the smell to get out of there. They've threatened my life.
They destroy.
What do you mean? What do you mean they threatened your life?
My oldest daughter many times has told me, "I'll kill you, bitch." She's beaten me up.
All right, let's bring the kids out and see what they have to say. Bring them out. All right, let's be a little calm.
Whatever. We wouldn't
Let's
come
be
to
a
your
little
stanky
calm.
house.
Okay. Are you the 2 toughest guys in the entire world?
No, we didn't say we were the didn't say we're the 10
Aren't you the two ones that said you could beat up just about anybody?
Who said that? I didn't say that.
Oh,
Neither did
what
she.
fun
No,
it would
I didn't.
be.
No, don't boo, because that's not what I said.
Okay. You've heard what your mother's been saying. What do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah, I didn't.
Why did you do it?
Because she made me mad.
She made you mad.
I don't have no love for my mom. I don't respect her.
As I said, we've been watching you for 24 hours. Whenever this discussion of your mother's bedroom on fire comes up, you kids stand and laugh. I have pictures of you. Why is it funny?
Because
Why?
she started it.
Why is it funny?
Because she wants to be disrespectful. We can be disrespectful. She knew that would have made me mad. So what did she expect me to just sit back and go, oh? She knows my temper. She knew I was going to get mad. What did you think I was going to do? What did you think I was going to do? You knew I was going to do something bad, right?
I didn't know what. I don't know what to do
why'd you
anymore,
do it
Bridget.
for?
That's why I'm here, because I am.
No, because look, when me and you argue, don't have to go in your room and try to work it out with your mom. Let's talk about why.
No, you don't. Bitch, I hate you.
No, that's you. You stupid whore. You dumb.
We knock on your. We knock on your door.
No way I'm doing something.
Sometimes I need a timeout to get away from you.
That's what it's like at home.
Let's all talk one at a time. Bonnie, you're 11 years old. You told our producers one of your favorite things that you like to do is to fight. I have your very words. Why is fighting your favorite thing?
It's fun.
It's fun.
When you get beat up, you learn something else a new day. Every time you fight, you learn something else.
I don't understand. Bridget, your mother.
You might go to jail. We can't.
They need to shut up, man.
Your mother said that
I'll let you have first lick.
Where all that?
you have unprotected sex with men as much as 20 years older. Is that true?
Huh?
You're having unprotected sex with men as much as 20 years older.
We don't bring that up. We don't talk about that.
Bring that.
About what? About what?
About what they just brought up.
Is this the way you show your mother that you love her?
I don't love her.
You don't?
Oh.
I beg you mothers, send them, the three of them, between my mother, myself, and my father, who is a school teacher at a high school, they would be nuns.
Well, you know, we are right now in court, because of her behavior. I took a beyond control petition against her. They are just about ready to be, she's going to be removed.
I agree. Go ahead,
I would just like to say that to all the girls on the panel, you don't even know the definition of the word respect. None of you know. You don't know.
You don't know that, so sit down.
The lady to your left is the only person that will ever be there for you.
Y'all will go by and listen to the parents no matter what they say. If we try to voice our opinion, y'all don't even listen to us. Y'all let it go.
You're 12. You're 12.
So what?
You're 12. You don't even know what you're talking about.
I got a brain between my head.
Because you won't let us
If you had a brain in your head, first off you'd respect your mother.
You know what?
First off, respect your mother. That's where it starts. And Mom, you're doing a good job. Get rid of her because you have 4 others at home. 4 others at home. You're doing a great job. Get rid of her and raise your 4 others.
Go ahead.
Okay, everyone, it's easy to dog the 11, 12, and 15-year-olds who don't know anything about life yet. But the moms, how is it humanly possible that your 11, 12, and 15-year-old daughters get so out of control at a young age? If they lived in New York, I don't know where you're from, but if you lived in New York, you wouldn't last 1 minute.
Let me tell you something, kids. You have come on as very tough. You belong to a gang because you're not woman enough to fight on your own and you need the gang. And, oh, yes. Gangs.
Satan, I mean Sandy, I'm sorry to call you Satan, you know, but you're crazy. And the 2 little helpers over there, you 2 guys should be smacked. Straight up, you should be smacked.
Our mom does hit us. If she don't smack us, she punches us.
When she turns around and she gonna sit there and say something to me like, you bitch, you this, you that, yeah, I'm gonna turn around and disrespect her back because I don't like to be called out of my name.
Well, and exactly right. That's exactly true. But I can't take any more. I cannot take any more. And yes, if I've called her a name or something like that, I'm sorry for it. You know, but I can't take any more. I'm at my ends to where I'm
My stepdad got up in my face and said, you. Sandy, you hear me? Because I said I wasn't perfect like him. He is the most perfect man you know.
We have gang members coming, knocking on our door, wanting Sandy. We want Sandy. I'm the one that goes to the door and says, get away from my door. I'm calling the police. I'm the one that does that for her. I'm the one that does it.
No, and I was like,
All right, Bridget and Bonnie, it's your turn. We want to listen.
Well, I love my mom, but, you know, sometimes she's just, I mean, I go on and knock on my door because I want attention. I want to talk to her. I want to work things out.
She ignores us.
Go away. And sitting watching TV. She's watching the news.
Yeah, like when we try to spend time with our mom
Shut up.
and try to have family time with her. Get away from me. Leave me alone. Why don't you go somewhere? So then we get into trouble or whatever because she don't want to spend time with us.
But that doesn't mean she doesn't love you. Maybe she needs some time for herself.
They're asking us why we're in gangs and all this. Well, maybe if she gave us some attention.
We want love.
But if you would give her
we want some love, and she can give it to us.
Show her some love, and she'll show you love back.
All the
How? By
time.
burning up her clothes or house?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'd like to ask a question to both the mothers and the daughters. Have you each tried to go for therapy and counseling? And if
We
if
tried.
yes.
We have tried, but she don't ever take me. We have no transfer. It's either too early in the morning, we have no ride, or it's too far.
If you really
wanted,
wanted,
my mom that she was responsible for getting me there and getting me home.
I feel
exactly
if you really
true.
wanted the
but
help,
she has to get up, and she has to get up and participate instead of sitting there like this and saying, I ain't talking. I have nothing to say.
I told her I would go.
You know, I mean, I can only do so much. I had a job. I quit my job because of her. I have a lot of other things to take care of. My whole life cannot revolve around
Wait
this
a minute.
one 12-year-old.
Wimps don't
She didn't
cry.
quit her job
We'll
because
take a
of me.
break.
You quit
We'll
your
be right
job
back.
because you moved. So live on love.
My daughter several times has threatened to kill me. She's told me that all she has to do is say the word and my house will be shot at.
We're talking to mothers who say the sweet little girls have turned into, in most cases, sex-crazed, but certainly violent teenagers. Sandy, why are you crying? Strong girls don't cry. Gang members don't cry.
They don't cry.
What is it?
No, it's just that.
Nobody will give you a chance.
Yeah.
Because people aren't listening to you, huh?
No, it's just I'm getting pissed off.
I told her.
See? Why can't the audience act civilized?
Why can't the kids act civilized? Why don't children act civilized?
All right.
She
I
said
want
she
you to-
loves me, so if she can show it, that'll probably help me
And I
straighten up.
asked her, what do
If they
you
give
want me
us
to do?
respect, we'll give
What do
them
you want me to
respect,
do?
but I don't
Tell me
see
what
how.
I can do to prove to you that I love you. You know what? Money. Money. Give me money.
You don't
Give
need
me
money to
you love
prove
me.
No, why don't you give us a hug once in a while? Tell you, I love
we
you.
give hugs. We give hugs. We don't get them, though. We give
All
them.
right, hold it.
This is you,
Please
this is
meet
you.
Joyce. Joyce's daughter is...
After you're threatening me and you push me as far
All right,
as...
Oh,
look.
slapping my
Look,
sister on the leg and
When
crying,
your
"You're
mother
a sick
says,
bitch."
one of our
I'm
friends
my
here
own
said,
business.
ask Sandy what she wants from her mother. When the answer comes back, the only thing I want from you is money, there's nothing a mother can do. Now,
I didn't say
this
money.
is
I did not say
15-year...
money.
You can get money from me.
I wanted to come up to me, no matter what time of day it is or nothing. I want to say, I love you, Sandy. Or I wanted to sit there and say, let's go out to eat or something like that. Say something nice once in a while.
When I try
I do. I tell my mother I love her.
to tell her that I love her, every day though there's something that she's done. She's threatened me, or she's done something to hurt her brothers or sisters. I do love her, and I want her to know that I love you, Sandy, and I always will. I'm here for you now. But what I'm worried about is I have other kids too. I have other ones that
They
have
get the
to,
attention. They get the attention.
They get the positive attention. Sandy gives out negative things, so all I can do is give negative attention back. I don't know
agree.
what,
All right, hold a minute. I want you to meet Joyce and her 15-year-old daughter, Dawn. Joyce says Dawn was a good little angel. How do you like that? Until a year and a half ago. Let me tell the people some of the things you said that 15-year-old Dawn does. She stays out till 4 in the morning. Yep. Smokes pot, drinks alcohol. Had sex with 700 times in the past 6 months.
That's bullcrap right there. I do not. That's bullcrap.
Mom, did you say 700 times?
Not quite that many.
I heard over the phone when.
I didn't say
happened. I heard her
700
say it, but
times.
What did she say?
She just said, that I did it 700 times. That's bullcrap because I know exactly and.
Well, that's...
You did it 300 sometimes with one boy.
It's none of her business anyway. It's my business.
Wait. Let's not argue over 700 times would be an enormous amount.
Well, I've got a list both of her boyfriends right here.
I don't think so.
One boy she went with for 6 months and had sex over 200 times with him.
What is it?
One boy she went with for 6 months. She had sex over 200 times.
Yeah, so, were you counting or something? Were you and my dad counting? Yeah, maybe I
You were. You came out and told me you did it 17 times in
man.
one
Don't get in
night.
my face like that.
Yes.
17 times in one night you did it.
Oh, that's
negative reactions coming from the audience.
No, I did not. She never got in my life.
Yes, she did.
No, I did not.
You know, the mothers say their kids are violent, and they're getting violent behavior back in return from the mothers. What I'd like to ask the teenagers here, because I want to listen to you, is, Sandy, your mom says she's going to declare you out of control, put you in a different home. How do you feel when you hear that coming from your mother? What would it take from you to try and convince your mother that you can change, that you too can actually work out some of your problems? And to the mother of the 2 daughters, I want to know, they say you give them bad, violent discipline. I want to know, how were you disciplined when you were younger?
Are you violent? Let's ask.
No, I'm not violent.
Oh, I just start beating you up for no reason.
Yes.
Why would I do
You
that,
slapped
Mom?
me and burned me with a cigarette, remember?
Why
I
would we do
burned you
that?
with a cigarette by accident.
No, and you burned my sister with a cigarette by accident. That's why she has a
On the
CPS
forehead.
report on you.
It was an accident.
And how
She
you,
didn't
how you
mean to
knocked
do
her
it.
out. Yeah, whatever.
They're really big.
Sandy, would you answer her question?
Yes, Sandy. How does it feel to hear your mother wanting to put you in a different house? How can you convince her to let you stay in this house?
If she shows me some respect and some love, then I will show her respect and love. She will get respect from me.
Dawn, your mother says you're extremely sexually active. Is that correct?
Not actually. I only maybe had like 3 or 4 partners, and that's it. And those guys lasted for like 6.
Was it protected?
What's all this, Ben?
It was protected.
Yeah, good evidence.
The first
Tell
2
me.
They had lists.
What is on the
There's
list?
about 19 guys on there.
Mom,
One
those
guy
guys were
was-
not even sexually reactive. Most of them were 2 days.
I
didn't
didn't
get
see
these
that.
guys.
It's all right. I
That's
can
the
go
same
on
way
my-
the guys
I went with only 2 days. Most of those guys are down there.
No, 6 months.
2 6 months.
All right, 2
One
6
was up 6
months.
months. The
Don't
other ones were
tell
like 2
me.
days. That's it.
Are you having protected sex?
No.
Most of them, yes. The
Most of them, wait.
The last 2 was not.
Why were the last 2 not protected sex?
I don't know. Because half the time I was drunk or something.
See, they're drunk.
I mean, alcohol and drugs are the main reason she has
Tell
sex.
me what. All right, you have a list of 17 names. And things. All right,
She
you don't have
cannot
to
name
read them.
them.
She doesn't
No,
have
I'm not naming them.
No.
There's no way.
That isn't the point. The point is, what is it that you're worried about with her?
I'm worried about her catching venereal disease or getting AIDS.
That's right.
Well, geez, if you wouldn't let my boyfriend's moving to my house with me. Yeah, my ex-boyfriend's living in my house and she won't even kick him out.
Can I ask you a question? Don't you get pregnant when you have unprotected sex?
Yeah.
Have you gotten pregnant?
Twice.
Twice. What happened?
2 miscarriages. One for working too hard with my boss and lifting too much heavy weights over my head, and the other one because fight.
Are you pregnant
A fight?
now?
She may be. That's what she's telling me. She may be.
Did you tell your mother you're pregnant now?
No, she
I said there's a 50-50 chance.
She may be.
Do you think you're pregnant now?
I don't know.
Would you know who the father of the child is?
Yeah.
What would you do if you
know.
were pregnant now? You're 15.
I'd go up and tell the father of that and then go off with my boyfriend, I guess. You know, just, you know.
The new boyfriend.
I'd
See,
keep
that's
the,
why I got my
keep the
daughter on
baby.
birth control.
The new one.
You know,
that she's
because-
had
But she doesn't do anything about that. She don't even want to take me up there or
Getting
nothing.
very
I do
sad.
too.
Bull crap. If you
Whoa,
want to, no,
let's
you
take a
don't
break. We'll be
care.
right back.
Leave me alone.
Don't think she's sexually active? Don't think I got something to worry about? Come on. And she's gone with at least, in less than a year, or just right at a year, she's gone with like 20 guys.
Okay, young ladies, I would like to introduce you to 19-year-old Millie. Millie says she knows exactly what the girls are going through because she used to be just like them. When Millie was 14, she got pregnant by a gang member. At 16, she was beaten into the gang. By the time she was 18, she'd already spent time in federal prison. She has killed people. Millie is about as tough, in reality, a human female as I have ever met from the things that she's done, and also one of the nicest. Amen.
Thanks.
Millie, you say that being in a gang ruined your life. Tell the girls, don't tell me.
At 14, left family, everything I had, roof over my head, free food, free clothes, everything I could have, everything money could buy. Because my parents have their own business, they gave it all to me. Left it to go be with a little gang member, got pregnant. My parents accepted me back home. Let me have my son, kept my son, and helped me raise him. Fine, at 15 I had him. My parents helped me out. They paid for everything. At 16 I dipped again and I started with the same crap. Finally decided, all right, walk me in, forget it, I'm hanging out with y'all every day. Just walk me in. Walked in, got a beat down. All I had to do was stay up, I couldn't go down. I stayed up for my time, and I got in. Stole from my family, stole from other people, hurt people that had nothing to do with me, killed people that had nothing to do with me. For what? For that ain't even gonna be there in the long run. Let me tell you something. The only thing you got in this world is your mom's. It's your mom's. The only thing you got, because look, my old girl has been sick for 18 years. My old girl's in the hospital right now as we speak. Okay, I'm not supposed to be here. But I wanted to do this because this is for her. To tell her I love her, and thanks to her, I'm the woman I am today. And I'm the woman I'm gonna be for my son.
If you had such a good
How are these girls going to wind up, Millie?
In prison or dead. In prison or dead. That's all they're going to end up doing. Prison, dead, or in a street, drunk and high out of their minds.
No.
Or a prostitute.
No, our gang don't allow drugs.
They're only opposed to that now.
Not now.
No.
Not
no,
now.
They do not.
Later on, I didn't do it when I was 14. I didn't do it when I was 15. I didn't do it when I was 16. I did it when I was 17.
Okay.
Got high every day. You don't know what you're gonna do in life. You can't tell me today what you're gonna do tomorrow.
But if I choose to be the way I am, you must have chose to do those drugs. No one made you do them.
I did them because I wanted to. That's right.
See, I don't want to do drugs. Because that's not part of it. You know, gangs.
Eventually, one day you're gonna get. You like drinking? You drink?
Yeah, I used to drink, but I don't do that anymore. The gang does not allow
if one day you do get drunk, they'll say, "Hey, come on, let's smoke a joint."
If you don't drink,
yeah, I used to do that too.
If you don't do drugs, it's really good. I mean,
I'm telling you, take care of what you got.
Take care of what you got. That example was not set
Let me
from
tell
my
you one
mom.
thing. Take care of what you got. World ain't flat. The world's round, and what goes around comes around.
Yeah, I know.
Right? What goes around comes around.
But when you don't, okay.
And I'm paying mine.
Millie, what did you put your mother through? Let's talk as mother's watching us.
Hell. My mom went into a mental hospital when I was 15 because of me. My parents put the house on mortgage for me to put me in rehabilitation, to get me out of prison. Okay? I almost lost my mother to a heart attack. My mother has blood clots in her legs right now in the hospital. She lost her eyesight and she lost use of her legs. Because of me. I don't blame it all on me because it's not my fault she's sick. But it's mostly because she has a lot of nerve problems. Yeah. And everything I've given her, all the pain, I never thought I was going to love my mom this much because my mom didn't raise me. My grandma raised me because my mom was always sick. So my grandmother and my father raised me, and I gotta thank God for my dad. I gotta knock on wood, because my dad is the best father in this world. He could do everything he did for me. I never thought I would love my mom. And this time when she got into the hospital, my father gave me a call one night at 12 o'clock and told me that the doctor said that she wasn't gonna make it. They didn't think she was gonna make it this time. I didn't sleep for a whole week, crying every night with my son next to me. And I'm gonna pay for it now, because my little boy is wild. My little boy's only 4 years old, but he's smart. My little boy went into pre-kindergarten, and he's now starting kindergarten. He knows his ABCs, he knows his colors, his 1, 2, 3s, all. But he's a wild little one. wild,
tell us they don't
temper
love us, so
tantrum and
why would
all.
they care, you know, why they would
And I'm
care
gonna
if we
pair
died?
with this one. I'm gonna pair with him.
I told you I loved you.
There's a lot of times that
Do you love her enough to leave the gang for her?
I can't.
You can. It's for life.
Yeah, you can.
No,
Yes, you
If I
can.
say you can. I'm your mother.
How'd you get out? How did you get out?
You're in
How
prison.
did I get out? I moved out.
See, but
I
you're still in it,
moved
but
out.
you're
I
still
changed
in
my
it.
hair. I changed my dressing. I changed my attitude. You want to be like this the rest of your life with tattoos everywhere, scars everywhere, a bullet in your back,
But you're not out, are
and
you?
a record?
You cannot
Oh,
leave
I'm
the
out.
gang.
I'm out. To me, I'm out.
You can leave. You're out.
To me, I'm out. To me, I'm out. You know what they are to me now? You know what they are to me now? A bunch of
Well,
that's what they are to me now. Because people that needs to get together, okay, to gang up on somebody.
No, we
the-
can because we need love. I'm sorry,
Man,
you had a good
you got your love at home, man. You got your love at home.
You
You
get
tell
your
your
love at
mom.
home. You got a
You
good
gotta
family
tell your
life.
moms.
I
Talk to
try to
your
talk to my
moms.
mom. She's the one who shuts me out. She's too busy doing other things, being high and drinking.
Well, one day when she ain't
Time
busy,
for
you go and you
Dr.
sit with her
Gilda
and you
Carr.
talk
We'll
to
take
your
a
mom.
break
Look,
and
I
we'll be
wanna
right
talk
back
to
with
you.
her and her
I swear
opinion.
she don't want to talk to me. Family. They're the ones that
Okay,
take
please
care of me, give
meet
me a place to live.
relationship therapist Dr. Gilda Carl. Wow, you've heard some. Gilda, there's something that's very serious. Can they get out of the gangs?
You know, I was so enthralled with that question that you asked just now. How do you get out of the gang? I think there's a lot of hope if they're sitting here and asking, how do you get out? Yeah, but then, okay, you may not now, but you know, you're acting
just like
real.
my mom, she's always going to be my mom.
Oh,
They're my
that- oh,
family. They're
okay.
always going to be my family.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, if
Wait.
I never said she
Wait a
wasn't my
minute.
mom.
Just a minute. What do you want out of your life?
What do I want out of my life? A happy life where I don't have to be stressed out all the time like I am with my mom.
Who's making you stressed out?
My mom mostly.
No. What you're going to learn is that it's you who are in total control of your life.
No,
you
I'm not.
run your.
You don't live in my house and have to fight every day, every minute.
Listen to me. This is your life.
So okay, when
This
she
is
argues
your
with me,
life.
okay, I
This-
understand
okay,
that. But when she argues with me, what am I supposed to do? Sit there and just sit?
Whoever argues with you, you have the ability to get up and get out. You have.
I'm out of the house. I'm out of the house. I don't live with my mother anymore.
You can walk away from
I walk
all
away.
the
She
people
pounds
who
on
do-
my door. Get it. Let me in, bitch. I want to talk to you.
You know, I know a little
I
bit
try
about
to
you. You walked out of a relationship with a guy, and then you went ahead and you got involved with this gang, right? You ended a relationship with a guy.
What are you talking about?
You were involved with a boy.
Oh, we don't talk about that though. Why do we gotta bring that up? That has nothing to do about me being in a gang.
Wait. I think it has a lot to do with you being in a gang, because very often
That's not why
young girls are looking for love, and when they don't find it from the opposite sex, they look for it in the wrong places, and a gang is the wrong place to look for it.
Because no.
The gang lets you do what you want to do.
If I had,
Well, wait a minute.
If I
Now,
know me and my mom can get along, I will try my best to get out of this gang business.
Now, hold it. Question.
Okay,
I'm talking to these young
I've heard a
women.
lot of people say that they can't get out of the gangs, but y'all say the gangs love you and that's your family. But if they loved you so much, and if they cared about you so much, if you wanted to get out of it in your heart, you wanted to get out, they should allow you to get out because they love you so much, but they're going to beat you down
Listen
so
to
that you
this one.
can't
That's
get
right.
out.
If
That's
they love
not
you-
love. Your mothers, your parents are going to love you. Your family's
They
going to
don't
love
show us
Wait a
love.
minute.
Okay, I'm
Your
sorry,
parents
go
are going to
ahead.
love you no matter what you do. It's obvious because they still consider themselves as your parents, your mothers.
And what's more,
okay?
they are here today to get that kind of help and communication.
Exactly. Or they wouldn't be here. Wait. Let's talk about the little girl in the blue. 3 months from now, Sandy, I'm going to call you up and find out exactly what gang and where you are. Be right back. I do. You're trying to talk her out of leaving the gang?
No, because she sure changed her story quick. She came on, I ain't never leaving the gang, whatever. That girl can't get out the gang. Man, this little lady, it didn't even take her an hour to get you to just drop your homies. like that.
You know, but
that's what she needs to do.
Gilda.
That's what she needs to do.
Wait a minute. I spoke to these girls.
Like the rest of y'all stuff about me. I never leave in the kitchen.
You know what? I spoke to you four upstairs. And you are really nice kids. And you have this attitude that's got to go. But deep down inside, you are really nice kids. She asked to come sit next to me. She wanted to talk to me. These kids want to be heard.
That's not right. That's all we want is attention. I mean, we just want to get a little... All we want to do is get paid attention to. I mean...
Go ahead. Said, I don't need the Crips to make my life better. I don't need drugs to make my life better. I don't need...
That's a start. Go ahead, sister.
I might get my ass kicked when I get out here, but I don't care.
If they,
make my life better.
Sandy, if they touch you, you send them to me. Take a break. We'll be right back. I really believe in my soul. Most of you guys are much brighter than I am. This nice lady in the break said, if your parents can't respect you, respect yourself and make them ashamed. And I think that's the answer. You have to respect yourself. I'm going to see you guys in 3 months, see what you're up to.